Welcome back to Day 4 Morning Manna. I'm Pastor James still, and so let's keep going from where we left off yesterday. The furnace master has now created the metal, and he takes the best pieces of that big iron ore that he's created, and he sends it to the swordsmith. Now, the swordsmith then takes and puts those things back into the burning furnace, the forge, if you will, and begins to shape and mold them. So into the furnace they go, hot heat, and they keep monitoring the heat, monitoring the temperature until it's the right thing where it can then be taken out and flattened all along an anvil. So the hammers are flattening these pieces. And so all of the iron that he's been given, all of the metal that he's been given is now flattened into all of these pieces, hardened. And then once they have come out of the fire, they're quenched quickly and set aside. You know, sometimes I think life brings us that place where we feel like we're just into the furnace and flattening and into the furnace and flattening. And we think that's it. Once we get quenched and we're cooled down, we're like, that's it. But here comes the hard part. You see, the sword maker then takes each of those pieces that have been flattened and he breaks them. And he breaks them to determine what their character is, whether they're soft or hard, because they're useful for the sword, but in different areas. And just like for us, it is in our brokenness that our character is revealed. Remember Job? Job had everything taken from him. And even in the midst of all those things being taken from him, he says this in chapter 1, verse 21 and 22. And he said, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked shall I return. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." And all of this, Job did not sin or charge God with wrong. You know, sometimes we have to go in and be broken so that our character can be revealed, and then we can start to find out who we really are in Christ. Just like Job, sometimes God uses that to help bring us into the next light, because even in our brokenness, we're still useful for God. Join us tomorrow as we see how that usefulness continues as we use the analogy of making swords.